Okay, when you think of Australia, what's the first animal that pops into your head? It's probably this one, right? The kangaroo. It's a total global icon. But there's so much more to the story than just the image. We're talking about a creature that is, and I mean this, a true masterpiece of biological engineering. So that begs the question, right? What actually makes this animal an evolutionary masterpiece? Let's dig in. We're going to unpack all the unique features and just brilliant adaptations that turned the kangaroo into this absolute powerhouse. All right, first things first. We have to start with the most obvious, the most astounding thing about them, how they move. Seriously, it's a way of getting around that's unlike anything else on this planet. I mean, just let that sink in for a second. Of all the big animals out there, kangaroos are the only ones that primarily hop. And this isn't some weird quirk, you know? It's the very foundation of why they're so successful out in the Australian bush. So the sciencey name for them is macropods. It literally just means Bigfoot, which, let's be honest, is the perfect name for them. You look at those massive back legs and that super strong tail, they all work together to basically create a living, breathing pogo stick. And wow, is this system powerful. A single leap, just one, can cover up to 9 meters. That's almost the length of a school bus. It's just, they are built for explosive, long-distance travel, period. But here's the real genius behind the hopping. It's not just about speed. It's about being incredibly energy efficient. You see, the tendons in their legs are like giant rubber bands. With every hop, they stretch and then snap back, storing and releasing energy. This means they can cross huge, dry distances looking for food and water without burning up all their fuel. It's the perfect solution for a really tough place to live. Okay, so their movement is amazing, but that's just one piece of the puzzle, right? The kangaroo is a total masterclass in survival. It's perfectly built to not just live, but to thrive in some of the most brutal conditions imaginable. And their versatility is just off the charts. They're not stuck in one kind of place. Nope. Kangaroos have conquered this huge range of habitats all over Australia, from the flat, open plains to really dense forests. And think about Australia, a land that's often dealing with drought. Well, kangaroos have a superpower. Their bodies are unbelievably good at conserving water. So good, in fact, that they can get almost all the moisture they need just from the plants they eat. That pretty much frees them from having to constantly search for a river or a water hole. Okay, now this is just fascinating. So their diet is mostly tough, gritty grasses, right? That stuff wears down your teeth. So what did evolution do? It came up with this brilliant solution, a kind of dental conveyor belt. As their front teeth get worn down, new ones actually move forward from the back to take their place. For a mammal, that is an incredibly rare trick. Of course, we can't talk about kangaroos without talking about the pouch, right? It's their most famous feature, and their whole reproductive strategy, it's genuinely one of the most remarkable stories in the entire natural world. Just look at this contrast. It's mind-boggling. A newborn joey is tiny. We're talking a few centimeters long. But it grows into an animal that can literally stand taller than a full-grown person. And that whole incredible transformation, it all starts with one epic journey. Yeah, it all comes down to this. Right after it's born, this tiny, blind newborn has to make this really perilous climb all the way up its mother's fur and into the safety of the pouch. Once inside, it latches on and just develops for months. It's basically a perfect mobile incubator, keeping it safe until it's finally ready to see the world. So let's recap. We've got their incredible movement, their crazy survival skills, and this totally unique way of reproducing. When you put all of that together, what you get is a picture of just unparalleled success as a species. And they're social creatures, too. They live in groups that are called mobs. Great name, right? Living together gives them protection. Plus, they're smart about when they're active. They move around mostly at dawn and dusk, the cooler parts of the day, so they can avoid that absolutely blistering Aussie sun. And if you want the ultimate proof of their success, here it is. The kangaroo population isn't just getting by, it is thriving. We are talking tens of millions of them. For any large wild animal on Earth, that is just an astonishing number. So the conclusion is pretty clear, isn't it? When you look at their numbers, their adaptability, and the fact that they dominate an entire continent, kangaroos are, without a doubt, one of the most successful large mammals on the entire planet. Which brings us full circle, right back to our original question. What is it that makes the kangaroo an evolutionary masterpiece? Okay, let's put all the pieces together for the final verdict. It really is the whole package, isn't it? You've got the raw power and amazing efficiency of how they move. You've got their incredible adaptation to a harsh world. You have that one-of-a-kind reproductive strategy. And on top of it all, the undeniable proof, a massive, thriving population. And that really gets to the heart of it. The kangaroo isn't just a symbol of Australia. It's a living, hopping showcase of what evolution can do. It's a creature that has been perfectly tuned to its environment over millions and millions of years. So, the next time you see a kangaroo, try not to just see an icon. See a solution. See a perfectly designed answer to all the problems a tough environment could throw at it. And it kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other lessons in perfect design are hiding out there right in front of our eyes?